Hey babe, do you want to maybe do pizza for dinner tonight?
I bought my first Apple Watch about a year ago or so. For the first few months, I was like, am I missing something? Why do so many people love this thing? I mean, sure, you can track how many steps that you take in a day. You can check text messages. You can even make a call or take a call right from your wrist. Woo! My last daily watch was a Tag Heuer. For me, a watch has always been, more of an accessory than a timepiece. I mean, yeah, of course it keeps time, but it's also a status symbol. Sounds pretentious, but I wore it right alongside my Mont Blanc and my Tiffany cufflinks. So I'm looking at this small, black, cheap-looking watch with this cheap rubber band, and I'm thinking, this thing is like, what, $800 or so? And bear in mind, this is coming from someone that's been drinking the Apple Kool-Aid since I bought my first iMac when I was like 21. Well, here's the thing. I've had a change of heart with this little smartwatch. I finally get it. It can do way more than most people realize. So today, I'm breaking down some of the best features that are low-key amazing. Let's get into it. Most people that own an Apple Watch know about at least one of the most common Apple Watch gesture controls. It's the one that silences calls and other notifications by simply placing your hand over the watch. But there's a lot more you may not know about. With Assistive Touch turned on in the settings, you can literally control your watch by pinching your fingers or clenching your fist when you get a call. You literally just double tap with your index and thumb and voila, you take the call. Just make sure that inside your gesture settings, you've got double tap turned on along with cover to mute. And you can do a few more things with the double tap gesture. Anywhere you see a scroll bar, you can actually double tap and that will let you scroll instead of using the scroll bar or the dial. So whether that's scrolling through your apps or maybe some pictures and memories or even different songs that are in your playlist, just double tap to scroll. And you can also customize the double tap gesture. So instead of it scrolling, you can actually set it up so that it selects something. Now, when you double tap, it'll open up your widgets. And then if you double tap again, it'll either pause or play your music without even having touched your phone or your watch. I mean, this is really cool. I'm talking like full-on Mission Impossible mode here. It's really cool. You can pinch to move through menus, clench to select something. No tapping necessary. This can come in handy when your hand is busy doing something that's important, like holding your drink. Next up, remember those old school walkie-talkies? God, I love those. Well, Apple brought them back in style. I never thought that I would use this feature that much, but I do. My lady and I use it all the time. She'll be upstairs and I'm down in the basement, and it's just a great, fast, and lazy way to say,
Hey babe, do you want to maybe do pizza for dinner tonight?
Literally just press, talk, and release. It's fun and it's surprisingly useful. Next, did you know about this one when it comes to sharing a contact? Again, I didn't. Go into your Apple Watch settings, tap on General, and then scroll down to AirDrop and make sure you turn on Start Sharing by bringing devices together. Then go into your contacts and tap on your own contact. If you bring your Apple Watch close to someone else's and tap the share button, bam! In seconds, you've exchanged all of your contact details with one another. You can also do this from an Apple Watch to an iPhone as well. So beyond the step counter and heart rate, your watch can also track your sleep, check your blood oxygen levels, remind you to wash your hands, and even detect falls. It can also let you know if it thinks you're about to get sick. Just scroll down to Vitals, allow notifications. After a few days of the watch getting to know you, your watch will monitor your vitals during your sleep, during the day, and it'll keep track of your respiratory rate and even when your wrist temperature is higher than normal because it may detect a fever. These aren't just cool features, they're built for real life peace of mind. And this next one is really cool. Well, mainly if you have a Mac. So you can set it so that your Mac unlocks the second that you sit down. There's no password, there's no touch ID needed. You just sit down and boom, you're in. I mean, it's not all that flashy, but personally, I love it. Now let's talk about the music detection feature. If you're like me, you're always listening to music. And how many times have you heard a song come on and you're like, this is a cool jam? Who sings this? This happened to me literally just last week on the golf course. My buddies and I were playing and they had their music going and a cool song came on. Did you know your Apple Watch can actually detect and identify music? All you do is either open Shazam by tapping the icon, or even easier, simply ask Siri, who sings this? As long as you give it the permission to do so, your Apple Watch will open Shazam automatically, listen to what's playing, and then pop up on your screen. You can then choose to add that song to a playlist, play it from whatever Bluetooth speaker that's nearby, or you can even play it right from your AirPods right there at the same time, or just save it for future reference. It's just pretty cool. I didn't know about it. So, do you want to set up a bedtime reminder routine? I do. The wind down mode is really, really cool with this. It can automatically turn on Do Not Disturb, dim your screen, and launch apps like Calm or Music to help you unwind and go to sleep. Every night, my watch dings quietly at 9:55 p.m., just reminding me that it's close to bedtime. And then 5 minutes later, at 10 p.m., it goes into Do Not Disturb mode and the screen automatically dims. So this next one is also really cool. You may already know you can use the camera app on your watch to snap pics or start a video remotely. I mean, and that's really, really cool. There's no need to stretch out your arm long enough to get a group photo without people seeing half of your arm in the photo. And you can also start a video and film content remotely. But here's another cool thing that you can do with it. You can use it as a live viewfinder to get into tight, dark spaces, like behind your TV, on top of the fridge, or under the couch. I mean, how cool is that? You probably already know that you can ping your iPhone from your watch in case you lose it. You can't find your phone? No problem. Just ping it right from your wrist. I use this one probably pretty much on a daily basis. I mean, I'm not saying I've lost my phone in my underwear drawer before, but I'm not saying that either. But here's the pro move. Hold down that ping button and your phone also will flash its light. And this is perfect when your phone's lost, like in a room at nighttime, or maybe in your garage where it's dark and the windows are up and you can't hear it, but you can see it because the light's flashing. This next one is one of those ones that I didn't figure out until a few months in. Maybe you figured it out right away. Did you know that your Apple Watch has a really cool built-in flashlight? It's surprisingly bright and perfect for those moments when you're trying to find your keys in the dark, you're trying not to stub your toe at 2 a.m., or for me, I'm trying to find the latch to open Coda's crate and not wake up the missus. There's 3 modes. There's solid white, there's flashing white for visibility when you're walking or running outside, and there's the red light to preserve night vision. It's one of those small features that you'll use probably way more than you think, especially when your phone's across the room in your underwear drawer. And so there you have it. 10 Apple Watch features that you might not be using, but you totally should be. If you've got a favorite that I didn't mention in this video, drop it in the comments. If you learned something new, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. And I'll catch you in the next video.